Hello, and welcome back to another episode of I Speak Organized. My name is Melanie, and I'm your professional organizer and productivity consultant. Today, I'm going to be sharing some tips on how to optimize meal planning, grocery shopping, and meal prepping to be more efficient. I help hardworking families and professionals just like you to find form in your space and purpose for every phase of life. So stick around and learn how to make this weekly task easier for you and your whole family.
Oh my god, look how organized my house is.
To optimize meal planning, I strongly suggest keeping a grocery list on your phone. We use a simple Google Doc that can be edited by both me and my husband whenever and wherever. I love cute paper planners and printables as much as the next gal, but honestly, this is just so much easier that I ditched the paper. So you can see here the document title is our family grocery list, and we use the first bit of space under that to add reminders or, silly comments and notes. And underneath that is one of the most important sections, and that is a list of things that we need to prioritize eating before they go bad. This will prevent you from wasting money and time trying to come up with a new menu every week. Using what you already have pretty much makes the meal plan for you and is really super simple. You can see all these ingredients I've highlighted make a sort of Mexican themed meal like loaded nachos or chicken burritos, something like that. And then we make sure that we have all the ingredients added to our list if we need to grab extras of stuff, whatever we need to make sure that we can make that meal. And then the other thing that we like to do is make sure to add a note if there is a coupon that we have for certain things. So we had a 2-for-1 coupon for blueberries, so we want to make sure that we grab that. And then I usually add notes to draw attention to certain things that we want to make sure we don't forget, like my delicious dark chocolate covered almonds. And that's it. Share it with your spouse or whoever you grocery shop with, and you're done. So hey, congratulations! You spent maybe 5 or 10 minutes tops optimizing an already super full and loaded grocery list, and now you're ready to go off to the store, get what you need, and get to prepping. Okay, so here I have a bowl for food scraps and a bowl for fruit and veggie wash. I don't recommend getting home from the store and throwing everything in the fridge and forgetting about it till you need it. Instead, just take the extra time to wash, dry, and chop it right away when you get home. You don't need anything fancy, just 1 part white vinegar to 3 parts water will do the trick. So now let's get everything unpacked and I'll show you how we meal prep. It's actually more of ingredient prep because we like to cook throughout the week rather than microwaving. And when you have 2 babies under 2, it's really important to do the food prep part so that you stick to it rather than ordering pizza every night. Wouldn't that be nice? I start by washing the whole fruit because it's really easy to just dip, wash, and dry and stick it in the fridge. And then I'll actually take the extra 30 seconds to chop something like a red bell pepper so that I can grab it from the fridge for a quick snack later without having to chop it every single time I want to have some red pepper with hummus. I also try my best to put the date on the bag because, believe it or not, I will forget how long it's been in there if I don't do that. And then I'll take the few extra little bits and dice them up so I can stick them in my eggs in the mornings. We try to buy fruit seasonally, and right now berries are in. And eating as many unprocessed whole foods is something that's really important to my family. We'll often buy things like whole heads of cauliflower and whole broccoli crowns, and plus it's just a lot cheaper to buy your produce that way. And it's actually pretty easy to prep a whole head of cauliflower. Once you take the outer leaves and the core off, you sort of just put the tip of your blade into the core and twist off the little bite-sized pieces. Get the strawberries out, get the cauliflower in to get all nice and clean. and get some of the other stuff put away, and then basically do the same preparation technique for the broccoli. You sort of just twist the florets off of the stem, but I'll also usually try to save the stem of the broccoli and just peel off the tough outer skin and dice it up into little bite-sized pieces to throw into eggs and stir fries. It's really good to help stretch a meal. Again, you can just kind of set things out to dry and then stick them in their bags to be put in the fridge. Always try to label it if you can so that you remember the date that you bought it. And you definitely don't want to soak your mushrooms because that would be pretty gross, but I do take them and give them a quick clean with a damp cloth, and then that's another thing that I will chop and prep ahead of time so that I can just grab and go during the week for soups and casseroles and eggs and whatever else. And then I always make sure to keep labeling my bags, put everything in the containers, and stick it in the fridge so that it's ready for the week. And that's it. And I'll just show you one other quick thing that I didn't have to do this week because we already had enough meat. We usually buy it in large quantities, and I'll cook it off while I do all of the rest of my washing and drying and prep. And then I'll chop up things like chicken breast and fry up ground beef for the week because those are really easy to stick in stir fries and salads and casseroles for the week. And lastly, our potatoes we don't really wash because we found that they sprout when you wash them right away, so we just store them in a nice dry, dark place like a brown paper bag for when we want them. So yeah, you might be wondering how long a process like this takes. For me, today, with setting up the shots and getting all the equipment out and ready to rock, it took me about 35 minutes. So had I been doing this without filming the video for you, I think it probably would have taken me between 20 and 30 minutes one time to be ready for the entire week, which I think is pretty awesome. So you can totally do this. I have the utmost faith in you. Go give it a try and see how it helps start your week off right. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel. It's brand new and it would mean the absolute world to me to have you as part of the I Speak Organized community. Have an awesome day and I'll see you next time. Bye!